Hello. Happy Thursday. Pop up, Ian. Yes. Plans changed today, so I decided I need to still be up here working on stuff, so we might as well hang out and try to support each other, encourage each other, or just hang out with a cozy robe and a hot drink. So yes, it is pop-up Thursdays. I'm also trying to do one of my Disney drawing for the speed drawing, and I'm just now noticing Cinderella doesn't have an ear, and when she's in her gown. And to be fair, her hair, she never has ears. Hold on. Does she never have ears? Is this how the day is gonna go? Is we're gonna find out? It's just covered? Or we just, because you can see the start of an ear there. She never gets, oh, she gets, in Dreamlight Valley, they gave her ears. Huh. And what, earrings? Pearl earrings? I'm confused. I guess the headband. We're learning new things today. Yes, but hopefully if you're getting stuff done, you can use this as a little bit of an accountability situation. I don't even know if I want to do I just want to do a portrait? Do I just want to do a portrait? Maybe we're feeling portrait. Anywho, this is where I got to, because I was just going to do a quick drawing and just do like a very loose attempt at like a watercolory flavor. I kept giving her broad shoulders. Been drawing a lot of broad-shouldered women for my cover art commission, so it's like, why is your shoulders look so big? So there's about the other line art. But then I was like, why does this look so weird where her headband needs to go? And I drew it over like 8 times just to, like, there's like the start of a curve right there. And in theory, her ear is there. But then it's covered by this little pearl thing. But it's not an earring. And almost every other... Oh, that was bad. I should have zoomed in this in better. I'm sorry. So here's where we stopped. Here's where we're like, what? She has no ear. But if you do look up any reference for Cinderella and her dress, like classic renditions, she doesn't have ears. They're hidden, and there's some fan art with some ears where they give her an earring and then stick the headband behind the ear, which makes sense to me. Yeah, so I guess I can do what I want, but I also just feel like maybe I don't want to do like a body right now because I've been doing bodies on the cover art. Maybe I just want to do like a portrait. So where's a good face? It's too cartoony. Okay, we're gonna just change our image here to a zoomed in one. It's about the same size. Cool. That's fine. We're starting over. We're gonna start over. Nope, wrong one. All right. Well, on the sprint, I will keep working on that. But yeah, figured I've been up here for quite a bit already. The cover artwork is going smoothly, but because I'm working on someone else's project, my brain is going in hyperdrive for my projects, as you guys kind of experienced last week with the fox, wolf, and hound kind of reveal. And it very much feels like energy is in my fingertips. So I'm trying to knock out a quick Cinderella for the speed draw, then work on some of that. So we'll talk it out. We'll see what idea feels like I can concentrate on the most next. But as per usual, I am going to pull up a little timer for us. Got to share the timer. I would share the drawing, but I can't share both. It is a travesty. So maybe 2026 goals is learn OBS, if that helps me with live streaming formats, but we'll see. But let's just jump into a sprint to get things rolling, and that way I can show you guys if I decide to do the portrait or not, or if we move on to a different project. I guess I'll put it in here. Oh, yeah, I gotta edit that. Cinderella speed draw, question mark. And then the other stuff is still the same, so. Cannot officially update on the line art at this time, but we will get there. We will get there. So I'm gonna start the timer for our first sprint, and we'll be back in 26 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go. Do, 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 do. All right, back from that sprint, and I don't know, I'm just really not feeling inspired by Cinderella. So the book that I read was Fairy Godmother. So in theory, I should just draw the Fairy Godmother. However, it's like when she's young, and I'm not about to character design right now for the speed draw, so I don't know if I don't know if I like the way this turned out. But I might just I gotta stop recording. Gotta stop that recording. Because I thought, I'll just do a quick portrait. I'm not totally like it's very deadpan because I just went like with a straight on look. I don't know. So maybe I'm just not feeling art today. Maybe writing is the word. Maybe writing is what we should actually be focused on. Because like I wouldn't mind doing some product research either. So I think we're gonna put Cinderella away and sit on it. And if I'm inspired by the time I need to get this video edited, I will. Sorry, there we go, on the eyeball. If not, then I don't think many people watch those videos anyway, so we can just throw it in the background. But I digress. It's not. I want to be proud of it, so I don't think that's the one that I'm going to end up using. So here we go. I think I'll pull up the outline that I'm working on. Get some more words in there. I'm very much behind if I'm trying to hit a 30,000 word goal this month, but I also have a commission, so did not expect that when I planned the goals. I don't know if you can see Willow's here. It's her birthday. And she has a hunk of wood, like a log, that she and a tree both got for Halloween. That was their trick-or-treating. And, you know, I didn't really want to have wood around the house, but it keeps them busy, and they're really good about not eating it. Yeah, you're good about not eating it. You just shred it and make mom get splinters. Yeah, he's a good girl. So I guess they're allowed to have it. I'm going to pull up. It's in its own folder. Hi. You're coming up from this side? Oh, careful where you put those paws. Hold on. Let's move the drawing tablet away. Hi, Wiggles. Wiggle. Help. Baby girl. No one is here to watch you be cute. Nobody is here to watch you be cute, you silly dog. It's okay. Hey. You were gonna knock things over. Please. Off. See, I told you. You're gonna knock. No. Willow, I know it's your birthday. I've given you all the things. This is why we weren't gonna necessarily stream today, but we wanted to get stuff done. What? Do you want your dinner? Are you hungry? They might want dinner. They've been eating earlier than normal. So I suppose I will have to go do that as soon as the sprint starts. My blanket's on the ground. Everything's on the ground, Will. You knocked it all over. Whew. But I got the outline pulled up. Starting word count is 2430. And this is just the outline, so really I can just type whatever I see fit on here. But we've got about the first 10 chapters outlined. Yes, I'll have to definitely read that to pick up from where it was outlining. You're going to wait like a good girl. She is waiting like a good girl. I know you want your dinner. You want your kibbles. You want your kibbles. Did you turn 2 and now you want dinner early? No, it's been a couple days. You were doing that last week. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. You're gonna go get you your kibbles. Yeah, but I think we're gonna switch over to writing because the art is not feeling artsy. Not feeling the drawing today at all. I'm pulling up my character notes as well because now all the characters have names, and I did some research for like their backgrounds, and I just did because it's set in, we're just gonna call it London with quotations because it's not necessarily London, because it's historical fiction vibes but not accurate necessarily, so fiction being the key word in terms of everything that goes on in the story. It does refer to things that happened in actual history, with what they're like investigating and everything, but do not take it as historical fact. That's all I can say. So, all right, I think we're just about ready. Yes, I know she's getting antsy. I could just speed up the timer. I suppose I could just speed up the timer. How do I just go over here? I guess I can do that. Okay. Well, Willow wants us to sprint, so I'm gonna start the next sprint so I can go get them their kibbles, and then I think I'm gonna tinker with my outline a bit more and see if my writing brain is on, because again, I've been working for quite a few hours today. Things haven't gone as planned, but we're just channeling whatever we can. Okay, we're channeling it, and we're gonna go feed the dogs. And let me start that timer. I'll be back in 26 minutes, so see you guys later. 3, 2, 1, get it done. Okay, we're back from that sprint. Hi, Fenix. Just got the notifications. Well, YouTube does it again. That's okay. I think I did post it. Yeah, I did post it in the Discord. But again, it was a pop-up, so I didn't really expect anything. So no pressure. You good. I appreciate that you was here. And it's Willow's birthday, but Willow, oh, speak and she comes. Willow, is it your birthday? Willow. Can I say hi because it's your birthday? Come here. Oh, she was all up on me earlier for dinner. Now she's full up and she's ready to play with her dino. You gonna say hi? Come here. Come here. Guess we gotta play. Yeah, it's her birthday today. She's 2. She is 2. She is gone. She is back. You want me to play with you? Yeah, or are you just gonna... Oh. Yeah, you didn't really miss anything. I was trying to draw earlier, could not channel the inspiration I thought I had. So we're working on the outline for Fox, Wolf, and Hound. I might be putting too much thought in trying to get everything chronological instead of just like blotting the parts I know that are going to happen and then filling it in. But I note that, and I will deal with that on the next sprint. Yeah, it's always a celebration when Willow is in the room because she does her own thing. She does her own thing, yeah, baby. Yeah. You gonna crash soon? Not quite. It's only 8, so you don't crash for like an hour and a half. You have to go potty again. There's no way she has to go potty again. She's gone. She went on the walk a little bit ago. And she does not have small poops. But she might have to go up since she just ate her dinner. Who knows? Who knows? That's totally okay. Like I said, I even came in with like, I don't really know what I'm doing, guys, but I figured we'd pop up. And that's very much the energy that's carrying on. We'll go for a little bit. Happy tail wags. Her potty alert is more like I'm gonna stare at you and mentally like convince you need to take me outside. So right now she's just grabbing different toys and figuring out what she wants. Right, baby girl? Yeah. She's got a ball now. She's got a ball. Yeah. Atreyu is down on the couch. He hasn't been under my desk since I switched chairs out, and it's fine for me, but like I also feel bad because he doesn't want to lay under here with the chair, so I can't win. No, she farted. That she is an audible farter dog, and she will check herself. See, she's just happy to lay down. But yeah, she farted. That's why she looked at her bum. So, and let's put these back on. Let's put these back on because we've got 3.5 minutes till the sprint is over. And I need to write these notes. How do I... So I feel like that has to happen. Then Rose party has to happen. And then a lot of things happen in this book. I'm concerned if the size of it will be appropriate for the genre. Maybe I can do whatever I want, but to me, for where I have written in the outline to what still needs to happen for a lot of the other things I planned, I'm like, oh, this might be. This might be longer than I think. Like, I know for sure we're gonna hit and pass 300 pages. Will we hit and pass 400? Possible. I don't think I can push it too much longer after that. So since it is like heavy romance period, semi-historical fiction, but very heavy on the fiction and less on like accurate history. Inspired by historical events, but yeah. Hi Snazzy, drive safe. It is dark out. Yes, it will be as long as it needs to be, so you have time with the characters and you don't feel gypped and the whole story's there. So if you need, if it's a long, thick, cozy romance, then you're only buying one big book instead of multiple books. That's my theory. This is the only one shot I have planned at the moment. No, I have 2 one-shots planned, but this is the one that I think I thought it was going to be shorter than the other one, to be honest, the fairy tale. But I'm thinking the fairy tale might be shorter. But I've already committed to this one, at least for now. We're very much having to like just go with what energy we have that day. And at least we're making progress, even though we're not like super hyper focused and making a ton of progress in one thing. We're making little baby steps, little crab walks to progress. Yes, and that's what I like too. So this is gonna have that. Like I want you to go into it and get everything you want out of it, and not feel like you got to the climax and it ended. How many books have I read recently where it was like a 300-page book and we took so much time building in the 250, and then I was like, I know where this has to go and you only have 50 pages. I want 200 more pages to get there. So we'll see. This is only the outline, so it doesn't tell me at all how long the chapters could be, because they're sort of POV chapters. I don't know. Oh, that is the something. Let's jump into it. I'm gonna throw some notes onto this outline and keep going as far as I can. The outline itself is at 3,000 words, and I'm around chapter 13 of who knows how many. So let's get into it. In 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so we're making some progress with the outline. Off to chapter 18, so we've added a few more. I guess we're at 3,800 words, so we're definitely getting some words in for the outline. Not that every chapter is like fleshed out, because some of them I know we need to be investigating or like taking care of, dealing with bad people. But I know the points of the story, like between the main characters, so I'm writing those out knowing that there's going to be like more research later, but just to get everything I know in my brain into a document so then I can write out scenes, which will slowly morph into a novel. That's the plan. Phoenix is using sprints to do kitchen type stuff. Very, very nice. Kamsa Hamida are stopping in to say hi. She would like me to share that she enjoys mayonnaise. She's your child after all. Well, you either do or you don't like mayonnaise. I do like mayonnaise, so one of us. Snazzy's home and safe. Everyone's pretty good from what I can tell. Willow was hanging out with us. It is her birthday, but she has gone to do her own thing. She might be in the bedroom just laying there, but if I check and she's not there, she will assume that me getting up means we're going to go do something, so I'm not leaving my chair. Shayna, I am working on the outline right now, but my next writing project should be, I'm pretty committed to this one because it's a standalone, but it's inspired by history, sort of. Like, I hesitate calling it a period fiction or historical fiction because I don't know exactly how accurate it's gonna be, but inspired by. But it is kind of a primary romance with some mystery. I mentioned it on the last stream, so I'm not sharing any like secrets right now. Some secrets, I guess, but it's called, the working title is Fox, Wolf, and Hound, because we have our three main characters kind of representing those animals. So it is people. I know the title is deceiving, and I keep doing this because I have animals in all my titles, but hear me out. Hear me out. Because I picture it as a webcomic as well, but I know I need to write it out, so I at least have the story written. But we have our Fox character. I'm not going to give you guys names yet because that's part of the allure. Our Fox character. She is a nobleman's daughter who has debuted and has been in the social scene, but she's not trying to court anybody. She's not trying to get married because she knows her father is a bad man who does not treat his servants civilly by any means. And there's a little bit more to that, but kind of keeping the blinders on that if she stays home at the estate and doesn't get married and leave the house, then she can protect the servants, because those are the ones that like raised her, so they're her real family. Our Hound is the military lieutenant who they've returned from a tour abroad, but now they're kind of on a secret mission to investigate the a few select noble houses who have there's suspicions that they're like illegally dealing with foreign wares, possibly trafficking, so pretty serious offenses, but because of their like what they did abroad, they're like, you're going to be our front line on this and go investigate. And the lieutenant's a noble born, so he is already in the social scene, whether he wants to be or not, and the answer is not. But he's forced back into the social scene to investigate them, and this is all, his cover essentially to figure out what the nobles are up to. But he and the Fox end up having a fake courting agreement because neither of them plan to actually court and get married. But at the parties, if they are fake courting and whatever, she doesn't have to worry about dealing with anybody else, and then he can also do his investigation on the sly. And then lastly, our wolf is the lieutenant's captain, who, not nobleborn, but has served under him, worked his way up, very hard worker. Kind of does like the undercover, like he's undercover as the butler, and then he goes undercover onto the noble girl's estate to help investigate the father for the long game. And through his interactions with her, you know, she's not like other girls' situations. So we're playing with some fun romantic tropes, but I needed something that was a break from like serious Tower of Dogs level. So yeah, that's why it's like my sort of historical period fiction romance mystery. Fox, Wolf, and Hound. TBD. Phoenix got dishes done and some other little kitcheny stuff. Very good. Hellman's mayo. Okay. That, I think we have Berman's right now just because that's what Aldi's has. But, you know, I'm not gonna... I don't like Miracle Whip. Really. It's not... That's a dressing. It's not a mayo. All right, Phoenix has joined Team Mayo. Crap, I'm gonna have to read a period romance. Like I said, it's... You can trust me. You can trust me. I'm experimenting. It was heavily, like, my moment of inspiration where I realized this was going to happen was I watched, oh shoot, what was it called? It was Moriarty. It's an anime that's more told from, like, Moriarty's POV, but then it does kind of introduce Sherlock, and you get more Sherlock than Moriarty, so I was kind of like, hey. But seeing, like, the dastardliness that the nobles were doing and, like, investigating that, I was like, oh. This is interesting and Sherlock Holmesy, so, you know. Like I said, it's going to have a light novel feel to it, even though it's probably going to be long, or at least semi-chunky, but... Baby girl, you gotta tell everybody hello for your birthday. There's 15 seconds before we have to sprint. 15 seconds. Anywho. Snazzy's sister called with 3 seconds left on the sprint and you're back. I know, now we got 3 seconds to sprint. It's ringing. It's ringing. Sister broke down today. Oh, your sister. We got our truck home and worked on it. We replaced the battery, all the spark plugs, and the coil packs. Dang. Every time we turn around, you're fixing up a truck. Tomorrow we're going to replace the alternator. Go DIY, Snazzy. I might also have to ask you certain things. DIY-y, fixy trucksy, handy dandy things for a different research project. And tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday tomorrow. You hear that, Willow? Tomorrow's Snazzy's birthday. She's looking at me like, yeah, but today's my birthday. Yeah, sure, it's a birthday girl. Birthday girl, it's time to sprint. I'm glad you think it's interesting. I'm excited about it. Oh, we got another Hellman's. Hey, this is the Hellman's Club. This is the true unity of Creative Commons. Yes, today is Willow's birthday. Where's your birthday girl? Where's your birthday girl? Where's your birthday girl? She's scratchies from everybody. I know we're going into springtime, but that's okay. Yeah, Miracle Whip is pretty bad. Rewatching Apothecaries for the 5th time. I know, it's so good. I have Inuyasha as my background show right now, but I think about Apothecary Diaries a lot. Currently having to refigure pretty much all my food. Gotta give up nightshades. Uh-oh. Gotta figure. That's a lot of figuring out. You gotta knock those out. Everybody says happy birthday. Everybody says happy birthday, baby girl. Nobody can see you. There's the baby. There she is. There's your baby. She'll take that hand. And I'll try to write with this hand. So yes, happy birthday, Willow, and happy birthday, Snazzy. See, she gives me that look like, why are you talking about anybody else? Today's my day. And your brother's been a pouty pup because we've said your name so many times he thinks he's getting ignored. Yeah. There she is. Okay. Can I do the sprint now? Can I do sprint? Now it's only 24 minutes. I'm gonna do the sprint. Can I take my hands away? Is that okay? Can I type? Can I do you want me to keep petting you? Can we do the sprint? Yeah. Do you want to go lay down? Okay, you think about that. You've got a very thinking face on right now. I know. And the head tilt. This baby girl. Okay. I'm gonna do a sprint. I'm gonna restart our timer so we can have a full sprint. I know, the head tilt. She gives me and then she'll like go upside down instead of just turning around, and it's adorable. I have yet to catch that on camera because as soon as I touch my camera, she's stopped doing. All right, we're gonna do the sprint. Let's get back to it, guys. Sprint time for 26 minutes. I'm gonna keep working on the outline. At least I know I'm around the 2/3 point for the outline. Maybe not. Maybe halfway to 2/3. So we're gonna go with that and get into the sprint in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, we're back. Shayna headed out for the night. Good night, Shayna. We're doing good. 4,500 words and more or less at chapter 25. Again, this is still like the rough outline, so things might get moved around or like have some filler chapters in. But for all intents and purposes, we started at chapter 10, and now we have up through chapter 25 more or less planned out, which is great. We're coming up. I could see it probably going to about chapter 30 with this pacing. Again, not knowing what else I need to fill in. So it's looking good. The dogs were yelling at me though, because they want me downstairs. So I think this might be a stopping point for me, just because I didn't write everything out. So it's one of those where like I come back and I'm in the middle and I can pick it up a little bit easier. But I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of get more of a visual of how things are going to play out. And it makes it feel more real and more achievable than just being like, and the ideas still appear, because I have so many. I went ahead and took all of the ideas that I wanted to do, like any novels, comic, whatever. Yeah, so any of those like story projects, and made a folder in my drive. So like anytime I have like brain dumps or research, I can just put it in there and just like accumulate stuff until I can really work on them. Did I count that right? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So aside from the stuff I am already doing in terms of like Kuro Kenshin with a cherry with a cherry on top, XYZ, we can count the Silencer technically, and the Eden trilogy. So aside from those that I've already done, even though Kuro Kenshin is not done yet, it's towards the end, right? There's about 8 more. There's about 8 more, which 1, 2, 3, and then this 4, 5. 5 of them, I guess I actually have more standalones than I thought. 5 of them are standalones. 2 are novel series. 1 is the children's book series, and the other is most likely a webcomic. So yeah. And that doesn't even count like the pins I want to make, or like the other extras, and like updating the website. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm excited for it. I had caffeine earlier today, so I can still be excited at 9:30 at night. But yeah, there's a lot going up in this brain. For not that you guys didn't know. I feel like you guys more than anybody would know that there's something going on up there. Snazzy Shard and got almost all the truck gunk out of her nails. Good. Nails are okay right now. Finally got the portable air conditioning out of your living room. The portable as. Also got a bit more kitchen stuff done. Yeah, I feel like we accomplished quite a bit. Just the outline itself, getting that written out is huge. And then I have worked on my cover art commission earlier, and I did try to draw Cinderella, and it did not work. Yeah, not even gonna count it. But yeah, I got a lot done today, and it feels good to be. Okay, I was right. It was air conditioner. Easy. It feels good to have productive days. It just, with my work schedule changing, it sucks that I now have less time than I had before, and I'm only working like 1 more paid hour. Rage. But if we keep doing what we're doing, then we'll be able to do this more and more. So. Oh yeah, the gunk under the nails will stick around for sure. For sure, you need that orange scrubby thing, that like shop, like tire shop, orangey, scrubby, gritty thing. That's the good stuff. Still need to move Moto's cat tree to where the air conditioning was, so he has his cold weather perch. Yes, got to make them happy. Notice we have a bed in here, which she uses sometimes, but most often, unless a tree was also laying in here, she'll go lay in the big bed. I'm not going to deny them. That is as much theirs now as it is ours. And Snazzy's going to try to paint tonight. Cross your fingers, it goes quickly. I have a full day tomorrow, and I need this pinata finished for Saturday. Well, we're going to wrap up a little bit. I hope you weren't waiting for a sprint. Maybe you'll just like set a timer for yourself and let us all know in the chat how the painting goes. I'm gonna wrap up for myself because I think I'm done. Sorry. Haven't rushed it since we still had almost 80-degree days through the nights, though the nights are cold enough to keep the pace cool during the day. That's good. That's good. It's been, we're in a warm spell where it went up to like 50. I think it'll be like 50s, 60s this weekend, possibly. Hope so, because Saturday we're supposed to actually celebrate Willow's birthday with the neighbors. Yeah. They want to spoil her, so how dare I deny them? No fear, I have the scrubby orange cleaner. Yay! It is hard to get under the nails. You need like a nail brush or just to like get in the shower, and somehow magically after a shower your nails get clean even if you didn't like try to clean them, so that's always fun. But yeah, I think let's see, Habitica, our party is ready for the next quest, so make sure you guys join that if you're doing it. I'm gonna cast my magic, and I'm gonna go be with my puppies and spend a little more time with Willow. So Snazzy, good luck with your painting. I know you can knock out this pinata, so set yourself like a 30-minute timer and go hard. I believe in you. I believe in you. You cannot deny the spoiling of pups. She's now their godmother for sure. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Sorry that I didn't let you guys know about the pop-up sooner. It really was a how do I feel, can we do it, let's go for it kind of thing. So next Thursday the 20th is normal Creative Commons, like time is scheduled. I have it like starting around 6 or 7 again, and nothing else is currently on the calendar for that week, so, or at least for that day. So fingers crossed, we start early, and you guys can just join whenever. But yes, next Thursday the 20th will be Creative Commons once again, and then we'll be off for Thanksgiving. So, anyway. Midwestern goodbye. I'm gonna hit the button so we can all do what we need to do. Snazzy, I believe in you. Phoenix, thanks for hanging out. Hope you get your cat tower moved eventually, but the kitty needs their thing. And it says I have another person here, but I'm not sure because Shayna's gone. So if it's Ian, I believe in you. And if it's somebody I don't know, do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, hitting the button.